When you're staying in the SavvyCentric, the Liberties, no doubt you'll spend some time in the Poddle garden, and the Poddle is the reason that we actually have the Liberties. It's a small but very important river, and here to tell us more about the Poddle is local resident Cathy Scuffle. She's also a local historian and a person who loves the Liberties, and she's going to tell us all about the Poddle.
The locals will tell you it runs through their veins, but in actual fact it's a river. And the trouble with this river is it's underground so much in the Liberties area, but it's actually the foundation of this area.
And why is it so important to the Liberties though?
It's so important to the Liberties because when you think about what water was something you could drink, but water was also power to turn the mill wheels and to keep industry going. And this whole area, well, you and I know, it's all about the industries. It's really all about drink, it's all about religion. And for both of those things, we actually need water, believe it or not. And the Poddle provided it for the people around here.
So you can say that the Liberties is here because of the Poddle?
Very much so, absolutely.
And in relation to the Coombe, where the SavvyCentric is now built, how close are we to the Poddle there?
Well, can I tell you what coombe means? Maybe then we get an idea of what it actually is. Because the word coombe is an Old English word and it means wooded valley. And of course, what's a wooded valley? But an area where a little stream ran and part of the River Poddle ran down near the coombe. So the Old English name, the coombe, was actually a wooded valley, and it's the wooded valley of the Poddle itself. So the Hyatt is pretty much surrounded by the river at that point.
And where is it?
So it's actually behind the little red brick houses that are on the coombe. It's running there. Further down near Pash's Cathedral, that original area there was called Cross Poddle. In fact, the old painting shows that. An old Malton print has the word Cross Poddle written on it. That was a crossing point on the River Poddle. Mill Street was a mill on the Poddle. So all of those place names around that area are all connected to the river one way or the other. So it's under the ground, it's hidden behind back gardens, it's hidden behind the convent in Warrenmount, it's behind the new mill apartments for the students in Mill Street, it's running along there, and then it runs through parts of the Tenters as well. Now when the Poddle is angry, and it has been known to be angry after some very heavy rain showers, when the Poddle is angry it'll flood the whole place. In fact it's renowned for its flooding. Further upstream, it took away gardens of houses near Hartle's Cross at one time. So they've been trying to control it over the years. And just when they think they have it under control, the Poddle will make itself felt again.
And what impact has the Poddle had on St. Patrick's Cathedral?
It has on occasions flooded the cathedral as well. So we have no real crypt in the cathedral. So anybody who's been buried in Pash's Cathedral had to be buried standing up because there's no way we could do a crypt arrangement like you can do up at Christchurch.
And Dublin Castle as well. You can see a little section of it in Dublin Castle, but that is on its way making its journey to meet the Liffey.
Exactly. Believe it or not, the Poddle forms the moat of Dublin Castle. It actually created part of the moat around the castle. So anybody visiting Dublin and decides to do the Dublin Castle tour, make sure you get into the undercroft, because when you go into the undercroft of Dublin Castle, here you will see the Poddle exactly as it was when the castle was much lower down. You know the way we have layers of history. So the current castle is built on top of previous constructions, and you can actually see the Poddle in the undercroft of Dublin Castle as a moat for the original castle. It's a phrase we use, like you've Poddle water in your veins. It means you're from the Liberties, and it's very, very associated with the people and this area.